Hi, everybody. How y'all doing tonight?
Hi.
Hi. Hey, cousin. How you doing? Hey, Kenny. How
Hi,
you doing? Yeah, we're a little late tonight, but it's all
It's
good.
it was technical difficulties. Okay, there was a lot of technical difficulties. As you see,
Yes.
I'm the different setup, so that just kind of caused a whole bunch of technical difficulties. So hi y'all. This is impromptu, of course. We're supposed to come to you guys a couple of days ago with some Diddy updates, but life be lifing. But never better late than never, right?
Right. Had a few things to do, had a few events going on.
A few, yeah.
So,
Some good, some bad. I just, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna throw away the key. I'm done. I'm done for the day.
oh, you are my most elite employee.
Wait, what?
Come on. I don't know, girl.
Wait, is
It's
that an
that little
inside
lady
joke?
that.
Oh,
No. You've never seen that lady, the elite employee lady? Oh, girl, it's hilarious. I'm gonna
she's
have to
on
send it to
TikTok.
you on TikTok.
I haven't really
Yes.
been. I honestly, I've been. I really have been pouring into my own content so much. I really haven't even had time to really scroll and know what people are even talking about. I'm so out of the loop.
It was, girl, listen. Ranting, the one who, it was either Ranting or Feisty who told me about it, girl. Hey Nola mommy, hey girl. I
Hey,
was, I
no,
was
I've been
about to
so
call
out of the
you
loop.
your name, girl.
I've been missing
Oh
in
Lord.
action. Okay, we're good.
Oh Lord, girl. Okay. So if y'all new here, welcome. If y'all been here, welcome back. Y'all know how we like to do this. Go ahead and talk to us in the comments. Give us your thoughts, feelings, opinions, and everything like that. I hope y'all been having a good week, child. This has been a long week, I know that. Hey
And
Doris, my boo, how are you?
it's not even over yet.
But you were well, you had a good day. You was basking in the flowers.
I was basking in flowers. Flowers were being basked in. Yeah, that's probably been the highlight of my week. I could tell you the low parts, but y'all, that's a different story for a different day.
Oh girl, no, they not ready.
No, they're not.
they not they're not ready. Hey Miss Cookie Ray, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Kenny, what you said? That's hookah. Why did I think that was a fake wine? I thought Bob was at a costume party. Kenny, go to bed. Kenny, go to bed. Kenny, go to bed.
It, I don't
Just,
even have any
just,
words. Like I can't even say anything.
just,
Like
that's why I just say Kenny, go to bed. Norris and Nola, I heard that Martel is in a mental hospital. Good for him. Good
see,
for
that
him.
should have been
If
like
it's true,
years ago.
if it's true, good for him.
That should have happened
I
years
hope they
ago.
hold him indefinitely. If it's true, I hope they hold him indefinitely, and I hope that he gets the help that he needs because he's
That should
not
have
wrapped too
happened
tight.
years ago. Like, how has he made it this far without getting admitted?
I mean, I've always felt like he needed a jacket of self love. So, I mean, if he's finally going to get one, then praise God. I am not against it. Not one bit. I am not against it. But I hope if he really is in there, he doing the work that needs to be done to get him where he need to be, so he can move on with his life in whatever capacity. Get that builder's license. Start buying clothes that
Marcel the
fit.
Builder. Can he?
You know.
Oh, ooh, ooh. You don't even want to know. You know, I've been remixing songs all week. I was about to. You don't even want to know what I was about to say.
Don't do it. I mean,
It'll
I
have to
don't know.
wait.
I don't.
It'll have to wait for like 15 more minutes. Then I might say it then when I'm feeling. Anyway, okay.
I'm just saying, like, if that's the truth, I hope he getting whatever help that he need. Because he should have been in there. Truth be told, truth be told, he should have been in there. Which is for the sake of the kids. I hope he's getting whatever help he needs. I hope so.
I don't.
Wherever
Is he
he at, don't.
helpable though? Do you really think that he is able to be helped? Truly.
My mama told me if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Let me throw this up there. Um. So there's your answer, and I feel the exact same way.
But for the sake of the children, I hope he really does the work. I hope he gets himself in a position to be in a better headspace. But I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully,
Okay.
he can redeem himself to his children. He, because true, really and truly, he ain't got to redeem himself to me. But child,
Oh yeah,
I
he
don't.
don't owe me. He don't owe me
I don't
anything.
think
I
so.
just, I just
Hey,
find that.
Bell, how are you, love?
Hi, hi.
I don't know. But let's get to what we here to get to talking about, girl. Diddy and his son in his update. Okay, so it said, Christian Combs alleged SA reportedly captured on audio recording during studio session. Oh, girl, wait, what? Let me read that again. Oops. Christian Combs alleged SA report
Mom, let me read it
captured
again.
on audio recording during studio session. Ooh. Woman is heard saying, "Don't touch my legs like that. Take your hand off her peach." Girl, neighbors, more info coming out about the SA lawsuit against Diddy's son, Christian Combs. And it looks like Diddy has been named as a defendant in it as well. According to court documents, a woman named Grace, oh, girl, how you say this? Omarika, I'm a girl. If it's wrong, my bad, Miss Lady. Claims she was SA'd by a Christian on a yacht in 2022, and that Diddy aided in his behavior. The woman says she has audio recording of Christian seemingly assaulting her because there was a studio on the yacht where Christian was recording at the time with none other than Lil Rod. If you can recall, Lil Rod is the reason Diddy is being investigated for the alleged Schmeck's trafficking. Now, it appears the producer was collecting evidence the entire time he was employed by Diddy. But let's stay focused. Grace says she was working as staff on the charter service and Christian took a liking towards her. She included transcripts of audio clips recorded by Rod that she states are evidence of her denying his advances and Christian groped her. "Excuse me, you don't touch my legs like that. I'll move my legs where I want to," Grace is heard saying in the recording. If I want if I want to do this, then I will. You don't touch my legs like that. Listen, you and everybody in the crew, Christian Chromes allegedly replies, "I can't, what? I can't. I have to go down," Omara says.
Mhm.
However you say her name. "I have to go down." Grace says she informed him that her boss would have to permit her to remain in the studio, something she knew they wouldn't do. And Christian asked who he needed to speak to. "Who can I talk to?" "I'm going to say I requested you right now," Christian said, according to the suit. "Well, you can take your hand off my boom boom," for the first thing, Grace responded. Girl, Lord. Grace says Christian pressured her to take shots, which she believes may have been spite. She says the alleged assault had a deep impact on her mental health as well as her professional and personal life since her boss didn't believe the alleged assault happened. She is seeking unspecified damages.
Well, oh, sorry, y'all. My phone fell. Sorry.
That was a lot.
Was he trying to strike us down? Like, I-
He coming to get you. He don't want you talking about him.
and
That
I'm gonna
was a
still
lot,
talk,
girl.
and I'm gonna still talk, and we gonna still talk. No, that's.
That's a bit much going on for me.
I'm trying to like
That's
form
a
my
bit much.
words.
That's baby. That's like for the like son to the extreme. Hey, DeQuation, my love, how are you? Hey, Miss Cookie Ray.
I'm
It
trying to
seems
form
like
my
Diddy and Christian.
words.
It
Hmm?
seems like Diddy and Christian are attempting to show how unbothered they are in their posts. They don't usually hit my feed. Mine either. I've never seen them religious posts like that unless something going on. Hey, Kwanzaa girl.
Hey,
Hey, Mo.
y'all. Hey, hey, hey.
I just, girl, this is diabolical. Girl, like of all the things to teach your child, you teach him how to be a predator. You be a predator in front of him so he can have that learned behavior, allegedly.
I think it's more so because if you have been watching him for like the past couple years and stuff like that, I think it's more of like a, I don't know, like he just wants to like emulate him so much so that like maybe that's what he sees as being successful or like just the right thing, yeah, to do, I guess. Because you see it even in his music, like just the way he's branding himself, he's literally like it's, yeah, it's little Diddy. So I've been thinking like, okay, why not start your own brand? So maybe this is a part of the package in his eyes.
But I mean, if I mean, in regards to starting his own brand, the way it seems like his father allegedly controls things, he probably wouldn't have allowed him to do his own thing. But common sense in your mind should tell you you wouldn't want to go down this road. Like, what make you feel like you have the right to touch this woman in any manner? What make you feel like you have the right that you can just demand that she stay where you want her to be? It's absolutely ridiculous. Learned behavior at its best. It's a shame. It is a shame. It's absolutely ridiculous. Of all the things someone to inherit from your pole, girl, the unmitigated gall. And there's still people up there like, oh, you don't know, you don't know. You're right, we don't know. But none of this is making it any better. And if these people have proof and this, that, and the third, what y'all gonna say? Like, what y'all gonna say if an indictment come down? Y'all act
Um,
like this something that's brand new. They've been looking at this man for years. You've been hearing stories about him and how he was corrupted and how he was doing things and how he was moving in the streets. Like been for years. So I don't understand why anybody is surprised. All of these people we hear stories about in these streets for years eventually have their reckoning. And this seems like it's his child. His and his sons.
so wait, ooh, I don't know. Do we have what Misa said? Did we talk about that the other day? I don't think we did. Do we have what
No, we didn't
she
talk about
responded before just
Mr.
put that in here? Um, because I was gonna ask if you felt as though what she said, like, do you feel like she said that like as a not a cover up, but to kind of shift the focus, I guess you would say.
Oh, yeah, when she said about the overzealous police.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have it right here. Can y'all see it on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
there we go.
I could read it. I could read it. This is from Misa Hilton. The overzealous and overtly militarized force used against my sons Justin and Christian is deplorable. If these were the sons of non-black celebrities, they would not have been handled with the same aggression. The attempt to humiliate and terrorize these innocent young black men is despicable. Enough is enough. Did Justin need several taser laser beams from firearms pointed at his chest? Did Christian need a gun pointed at the back of his head while he was handcuffed? How many times have we seen young, unarmed black men not make it out of these types of situations alive? My son's attorney, Jeffrey Lichman, is investigating the excessive use of force, which was unnecessary and certainly not required by this search warrant. We will fight for justice utilizing every imaginable resource. Mm. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of, I mean, I'm not like surprised because I can see this being a typical approach that some parents may choose to use in this type of situation. um I feel like she's using certain keywords in here, like talking about um young black men. Like, yeah, they might be black men,
The
and I mean,
buzzwords.
they're generally young if you're comparing them to someone who's 100 years old, I guess. But at the end of the day, I believe Justin's 25 or 26, or Christian's like 25 or 20, uh or yeah, Christian, and then Justin
Uh-oh.
is 30 or something like that. So don't try to play up and use words like young as if that meant that to kind of just start to paint them in a more, I guess, softer light, for lack of a better words. um I feel like it was done to kind of prepare us for what is going to begin to come down the pipeline and to pull on people's
I mean,
heartstrings.
listen, I don't really know what the procedure is, okay? I don't know what the procedure is because I ain't never had to be through no red. I don't know nobody who done went through no reds like that. Um, so I don't know. I don't know what the process is. I don't know what they're supposed to do or what they're not supposed to do. But ma'am, um, at the end of the day, everybody know when the people come, everybody is a suspect until we can rule you out. It is very much
It's not even that
everybody
as
who's
much as
here.
it's, not to cut you off, but it's not even that as much as it's used 10 times, like 9 times out of 10, it's done in an effort to secure the scene. And because oftentimes we read in the news, like a lot of times people in those types of situations, like the bystanders and the other people that be in the house and stuff like that, sometimes those people can get in the way, or maybe try to tamper with evidence, or just like be in the way a lot of times. So it really is so they say, done as a security measure, if anything, because again, they were at that time just being like temporarily detained. They weren't being legitimately like arrested and taken down to the station or nothing like that. So um I, I s- I see what she was doing. I'll say that.
I think she was definitely trying to dog whistle the people to be on her side with the young black male comment. And at the end of the day, I understand that's your son, but I'm also, before I make a statement, I'm gonna talk to my son because what you been doing at your poorhouse? Is there anything that need to that I need to know that you need to go
Pretty
ahead on
much.
and let me know right now? Don't have me out here defending you, and you out here doing what you're doing. Not saying now I'm not accusing this young man of anything, but at
Mhm.
this point in time, I will be talking to my child, finding out what's going on, how they felt, this, then, the third. I'm not trying to be on the internet. I know
Mhm.
we live and breathe the internet these days, but when certain things go on my children, girl, I'm not thinking about giving nobody a statement, making a statement, posting a caption with me crying, looking stressed, depressed, full of mess. I'm not doing that. I'm with my child trying to figure out what's our next steps. If I felt like they handled my child wrong, or they went against any type of policy by handcuffing my child, I'm looking into the process so I can go ahead and make sure y'all get reprimanded. And if my child is traumatized, they get the counseling and the check that they need to pay for said counseling.
Mhm.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm
Right.
doing. I'm not writing soliloquies on the internet. What?
Not the soliloquies. No, I agree. I agree. Do you think it was done solely like as a way to kind of, yeah, garner support, or protect or whatever
Yeah, definitely.
them, or do you think that she was doing it with Diddy's best interest at heart as well?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know too much about this lady and Diddy relationship, but I know as a mother, I'd be trying to garner support for my child. Like, Ninja, you on your own, baby. Go on and do what you got to do. But right now, my focus is going to be my child, period. Period. If my child name can be cleared, then that's what my focus is going to be on, clearing my child name. I'm not worried about what support you have or don't have.
Yeah. I don't know
I
like a
don't.
lot
That's just
about their
as a parent.
history.
He could have been. He could have been my husband. He could have been my husband, and I'm gonna still do what I need to do for my child. Sir, fix it. Get your own support.
I don't know too much
I
about
probably
their
be
history.
cussing him out like, "What you had my baby into me?
I don't know too much about their
Why would they think
history.
this?"
I don't know too much about their history, but I do know, like, I just know what I know from other content creators and stuff that have been covering it. And allegedly, I guess they don't have a great past. And there was even, I think, some overlap between like her and Kim, and or her and Kim were friends at the time. And yeah, him and her didn't have the healthiest of relationships. Again, this is just what I've heard through the grapevine, through other creators and stuff like that. So that's why I asked that last question.
I mean, I don't know. What do you think? So, Miss Cookie Ray, you think they were raiding the house because of the kids, not Diddy?
No, my last question, I'm pretty sure she was asking that too. Like,
Oh, okay.
is
Oh,
she
the
protect?
question
Yeah,
you asked. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Um, what else? What else?
What you saying, Miss Shirley? You said the Combs realized their money. Oh shoot, sorry. The Combs realized their money and fame will not protect them from being mistreated like any other black person. Um, but listen, and I know we have those things happening, but I don't really think that's what this was.
I don't think it was about
In
mistreatment.
this
Like,
situation, I think they was going in there to do a job. Like when you get into
it's
this
get
level,
in, get out,
when they
get what
come
you
and
need.
break in your house, it's deeper than what we already see. They already pretty much have what they need for probably whatever they want to do. They just looking for the extras, like to put the cherry and the sprinkles and the nuts and the hot sauce on top, the chocolate sauce. Like
Or to
that's what
corroborate,
this was about.
something that has been said in the lawsuits or whatever, and in the reports. A lot of times it can be like if they said like there was um a schmeck's dungeon or something up in there, whatever, they can be going in there to get eyes on, and yeah, collect more additional evidence to substantiate, or to validate, I should say, what has been alleged, oftentimes too. And I learned that from somebody in law enforcement. Yes, I was saying yes, I was saying her Misa's comments were more about
Oh, okay.
protecting her sons, not Diddy. Okay. I like
Lisa's
hearing those
comments were more
opinions.
about protecting her sons, not Diddy.
Hmm.
And I listen, I'm not mad at her for protecting her sons, but right now you don't know when it's this level. I feel like sometimes we come out and we make statements when we don't need to make no statement at all, because they're at this level. Trust me, whatever post you make, whatever, they can take it and try to twist it to spin it to what they to oh, you were referencing this, or you were speaking about this, or you were doing this to try to do this. It's You need to be quiet sometime and not worry about posting, not making a statement, not trying to rally social media behind your back, because social media is not about to be in that court with you except for to talk about what's going on. Like they're not about to, they can't come and talk to the judge nor the jury for you,
Right.
in my opinion. I think sometimes we need to
Right.
be quiet, because opening our mouth, we actually play into the hand, because that's what they want us to do, open our mouth and get to talking, and then boom, they done found some type of way to make something else with their case by something you said. Hush them out sometime. Diddy been getting away with this for decades. The money bought him time for sure. I still believe
Um,
in my heart he made the wrong person mad. Christian, aka King,
Christian.
has a lawsuit against him accusing him of a.
That's what we're talking
Yeah,
about
we
right
just
now,
talked
kind of.
about that one. We were
That's
talking
where we
about that
started
at
at.
first.
You came in late, Miss Shirley. Um, I mean, I can read some
Sorry about the
more,
typo.
but
I'm sleepy. It's all right, girl.
if you want me to read more,
No, because then we
because
have a
she
few
went
other
into.
things we had to catch up.
Hmm?
We had a few other things.
Oh, so go ahead. That's fine. I was just gonna read more
I
if
said
y'all
then we
wanted
have
more
because we never did
context.
we ever talk about Cassie?
No,
Oh,
sorry, y'all. We
to her comment. Uh,
huh?
I don't know.
Huh?
I didn't say nothing. You said sorry, y'all. We and then you stopped talking.
No, yeah, no. I was saying sorry. No, I was gonna read more of what because she went into more detail and stuff, and kind of paint the scene of what was in her lawsuit or whatever. But we can always circle back because we gotta hit a lot of these other things too. So it's fine. We can go into the Cassie.
Oh, girl. So this right here, Cassie is reportedly cooperating with the feds in investigation against Diddy. Ooh, child. Ooh, okay. So Cassie is cooperating, according to at TMZ, Cassie is cooperating in the federal investigation against Diddy along with other individuals that sued him. The outlet says Cassie has been in talks with feds for several weeks and that the timing would place Cassie's conversations with them before the raids on Diddy's home. As we previously reported, Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy back in November where she accused him of grape juicing and abuse. The suit was later settled with unpublicized terms. Girl, so what you think about Cassie working with the feds, girl?
It is what it is. You can't do harm to me for years and years and years and think that I'm not going to kick you when you're down. I'm going to kick the shit out of you when you're down. I don't care. Like it is what it is. Um, good for her. Good for her. If this even gives her an ounce, if this adds even an ounce more to her healing, then cool. Or if she just wants to do right by the other people that were, these alleged victims and stuff like that, then she gets my support. Do what you gotta do, girl. I don't care. Shoulder shrugs.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. I feel like she should do this. I feel like if this is much like you said, if this is going to help her in her healing process, or even if it's going to help her, hey, he
Or
deserves to
not
go
add to
away
the
for
victims
what he did
list.
to me. And it may be some other people who may not speaking up, or who may not be speaking up, who's afraid to. Maybe this will help them to speak up if there are any more alleged victims. So I don't know, but I feel like she has a right to be heard. She has a right to tell a story. And from what the little pieces of what we heard he did to her or allegedly did to her, she deserves to speak. That's how I feel about it, and he deserves to be punished for it. He deserves to go down
Or
for it.
I'm sure there's a part of her too. I would think, or if it were me, I would be also doing it to put a stop to this decades long cycle so that we're not adding to the victims list. Let's stop this now. It's already been years and years and years too long already. Um, you know, I would never wish that on anybody else if I was in that position.
No, I mean, but it seems like an age-old tradition. Like everybody knew it was happening, and it was just the thing to do. That's what it
Well,
seemed like. It was just the thing to do, and it was acceptable to do.
some people said that that's not what used to happen at the Diddy party, so it was just good times and fun, apparently.
Again, I will say Tell me you want to be a part of the case without telling me you want to be a part of the case. Because clearly he wants to be indicted too.
You mean
So you
he's
can open up your mouth and they're gonna grant you that wish.
you mean there were that was actually multiple people I've seen so far that have been um
Oh,
talking in his support. We're adding to the list of supporters by the day. I need to add to my not my Venn diagram, my bubble diagram, because it's just there's just so many people popping up in this mess every day.
girl. So speaks. Claudia Jordan suggests people who speak out against Diddy in the DEAD claims LB Shore's coma may be related to the mogul. Girl. And she gonna speak out about it? Claudia Jordan is coming through with a few conspiracy theories about Diddy. The Fox Soul host seems to suggest, though, that those who may have something negative to say about Diddy end up DOA or seriously hurt. She even claims that singer LB Shore may have been a victim of the mogul. Claudia in the comments says, I was referencing what Jaguar Wright said. It's just opinions and a discussion, nothing more, nothing less. That's kind of my job to discuss things. So was she backpedaling?
Did you hear what she said live, or you just heard? You're just going off of the article. I
No,
heard
I
what she
didn't.
said
But I
live.
didn't. After what happened,
Um,
after
oh,
what we
you can
happened,
play it.
after what happened last week.
Oh,
Oh,
never
we can.
mind.
Oh, because girl, I didn't.
Well, no, you can play it. This was on.
After.
You can play it. You can play it. I've seen other people do it. This is on. This is
Okay.
on Jasmine. You can play it.
This is my opinion, y'all. This is my opinion. I think he feels comfortable speaking on it now. I do believe that there were suspicious things around Albie Shore going into a coma. I do believe that. And Albie Shore is not a thirsty guy. He's not. He's never been. He could have released a book when Kim passed. He could have done this a long time. He could have done a lot of stuff that he did not do. So I don't know, but I don't think he's a cloud chaser. I don't. I really don't. I want y'all to just think about something real quick. Albie Shore and Diddy are the only ones that are alive from that record company, right? The only ones that are alive. Allegedly, Heavy D was working on a book about his life, dead. And this is all on the internet. I think Jaguar talks about this. Andre Harrell supposedly was going to talk about his life, dead. Albie Shore supposedly was working on this before and then went into a coma. I remember this. Albie Shore is a friend of mine. We used to work out together in LA. I know him. Right before this coma, y'all, he was training for those celebrity boxing matches and then falls into this coma and he almost died. Like they said when they opened up his insides and did the surgery, it was liquefied. So when things like this happen in your life, will you be a little bit more tight-lipped about things? Could that be a reason why maybe you didn't act the way we would normally think someone should act? I also think, in my opinion, because when Kim Porter, when she passed, she had nothing negative. Before she died, she had nothing negative to say about Albie Shore's parenting skills. You never heard her say that he was not a good dad. Never. I believe he was pushed out by Diddy. I believe Diddy wooed Quincy. I believe Diddy offered the fun stuff. You know, you see he takes his kids drinking and hanging out and partying. What young, good-looking kid is not going to want to go along with that? Like, I just believe he was wooed away from his real dad with things. And I think Albie Shore finally feels comfortable. This is my opinion, y'all. This is my opinion. I think he feels comfortable speaking on it now. I do believe that there were suspicious things around Albie Shore going into a coma. I do believe that. And Albie Shore is not a thirsty guy. He's not. He's never been. He could have released a book when Kim passed. He could have done this a long time. He could have done a lot of stuff that he did not do. So I don't know, but I don't think he's a cloud chaser. I don't. I really don't. I want y'all to just think about something real.
All right. So if you said that's how you feel, why you backing up and saying you trying to put it on Jaguar? Or was she saying she's referencing what Jaguar said about Diddy, but she
I
believes
think
it?
referencing.
Because
Yeah,
I don't too much trust her.
Claudia or Jaguar.
Neither. They both a little shifted to me sometimes.
I mean,
But I
when
heard
you
that
said you don't
Claudia
trust
was
her,
friends
what
with these people. So,
when you said trust her though,
because
were you
sometimes
talking
I
about
feel like
Jaguar or
she,
Claudia?
I feel, I was talking about Claudia, but I
Oh,
feel like
okay.
sometimes Claudia say stuff and then she be like Heavenly, I'm gonna say stuff, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna take it back. Like that's how I be feeling. So it's hard for me to just really be like, is that what it really is? Like, oh, because even in the
Yeah.
comments, like we just heard on the video, her say that was how she felt. But then she said nothing more. I was referencing what Jaguar Rice said. It's just opinions and a discussion, nothing more, nothing less. But you said that was how you felt, and that's how Jaguar felt. You started saying that's how you felt. So if that's how you felt, you had a reason to feel that way. I'm not saying she wrong for feeling that way. If she been around or were friends with these people and know these stories, I'm not saying she
Mm-hmm.
wrong for that.
Yeah.
I just feel like don't take it back. Like if you're gonna say it. Let us know what it is.
Um, I mean, I will say she definitely has a point that I've thought about, which was, yeah, there's a lot of mysterious people showing up, not showing up, but a lot of mysterious people that are no longer amongst us living. Um, and not even just that,
I
or
believe her about that.
and also, yeah, I mean, I believe that um the circumstances even surrounding I'll be sure going into the coma and stuff like that. I could see how that might be a little okay too. Um, I, I, she's making some points, but to your point also, it's like okay, what? How do we know like maybe that's not coming from a place of not familiarity, but like yeah, clearly you said that you and Al had a friendship or whatever. So I'm not going to say that that won't sometimes uh have an impact on your opinions. Like yeah, it typically will with people. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not surprised that she came out and said something though on the subject, of course.
Hey PBE, how are you? How are you?
Hey, PB.
I'm sorry, my love. How you doing? Kenny says Steve and Kyrie's come to the front of the class. Exactly. Because they very much want to be a part of this. I would try to stay as far from this as possible.
I would do what? Oh, are we gonna talk about Ray J?
Now, what Ray J did, I don't think I have Ray J saved on here.
Uh-oh.
It's been
Let me
so
see if I can
much.
find it. Let me see if I can find it real quick, because his response will be my response. You didn't see his response? Oh, you got to see it. Oh, you got to see it, because I know you gonna have something.
No.
You gonna have something to say about it. I know. To response to, um.
No,
Oh,
that
you gonna
was
have
it. That's
something to
all we
say.
saved. Because we talked about everything else that's on here.
Let me see if I can find that real quick for y'all, because I would literally be Ray J. Uh. Mm, I thought
Who
I had
knows
it
what
saved.
he said? He still rides scooty bikes.
No, you're actually gonna be surprised. Because I was surprised. I thought he was gonna say some wild off the wall stuff, but he
Oh.
honestly, I'm not mad at his response. Mm,
Was it on the neighborhood talk?
I don't. I seen it on um another creators when they were talking about it on their video. And I don't remember where they got it from. Crap. Mm, sorry, y'all.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Because that's the only thing I can think that I came across that we haven't talked about. No, he was doing an interview with Claudia and them actually, and they asked him about it actually.
Oh,
I can't find it. That's crazy.
I got it right here. Wait.
Is that California cutie? If so, her son is so handsome. Oh, it's who California cutie PB?
What? Wait, what?
That's not it. But
This
I
not
want to
it?
know. I want to.
I think that's what's happening, or is another reason why other people ain't speaking out in his defense.
I think a lot of people are just trying to understand it. And what's not, still a big question mark. Pray for everybody though. Prayers go up for everybody.
Only like Stevie J say something, in defense of Diddy, and all of those people who are his quote unquote, that's his people, that's his friends, are hesitant. Maybe you think they're hesitant to say something because, whatever could happen to them, because there's subpoenas going out, there's this, there's that. Do you think that's what's happening? Or is there another reason why other people ain't speaking out in his defense?
I think a lot of people are just trying to understand it. Understand what is and what's not, still a big question mark. Pray for everybody though. Prayers go up for everybody.
Only.
All right, so that's the one you were talking about?
No, but I mean, he's still. You were wondering if I was California cutie?
Yeah, no, that's Barb.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, she was wondering if you was cutie. That wasn't the one you was talking about?
But I can't find it for some weird reason. No, basically, in a nutshell, y'all, he just Claudia had asked him about it or whatever, to speak on it or what his thoughts were, whatever, and he just like didn't answer. Like he was just like the whole time.
I mean, I'm not mad at him
That's
for
what I'm
not
saying.
saying that,
I'm not
but
mad.
the whole
I would
time
do
he
the
was
same
doing
thing.
what?
My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. Like, don't ask me nothing. And that would honestly go for any celebrity, honestly. And even in regular circumstances, don't ask me anything unless it's my homegirls and it's something nice. Because I don't want no parts of nothing. It doesn't mean I don't care. It doesn't mean I don't believe victims or anything. Don't take that as anything more than me saying, don't ask me nothing. I don't want any parts of it
I don't want to be in it. I don't want
at
no
all.
comment on record. I don't want no parts of this. I
At
mean,
all.
I'm not mad about what he said.
No, and I mean he said a little
I'm
bit more
not.
here, but I'm not mad either. I mean, people gonna
I
have their
mean, because
opinions regardless.
at the end of the day, right now, it still is allegations, but certain people know and certain people don't know. And I feel like if you was one of them people who was in them circle and these people not looking at you, or you was at them parties, or you might have, or it could be conceived that you might have knew nothing, you might want to be quiet. And then again, if that's your friend, you really don't want to come out and say nothing too much negative, because what if he proven innocent? Like that be kind of a rock and a hard place to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, to make a statement, but ultimately, man, mind your business and keep your name off of that, because this is not just he was, might have been, in the club or something like that, allegedly. Not saying he do that, but whatever. This is not something like that. Like, you talking about assault. We talking about grape juice. We talking about abuse, and you talking about Rico. You know what I'm saying? Rico has now been included in this, and everybody know that we don't want to be fooling with the Rico. So you don't want to be seen as attached to that. So when you put your mouth on it, regardless of whether you condemning him or saying, he's a good guy, the parties wasn't like that. Let me give y'all a digital diagram. when you either way it go, when you doing, but especially that dumb that Stevie and Clarice around here doing. I would never act like my summer wasn't lit at the Diddy parties and you was a damn child in your high school years and you sitting up here letting the world know that he had you as a teenager, you and your friends, he was sponsoring the parties. Okay, you further convicting him. See what I said? People need to just close their mouth. Shh. Shh. Hush. Don't say nothing because he's already accused of doing stuff and being abusive in underage, younger girls and all of this. And you sitting up here saying he threw the parties he had the summer lit while I was in high school. You big dummy. Oh, it was never like this at a big Diddy party. It was like this at a Diddy party. Oh, so you're a witness to the parties? Okay, let's go ahead and look him up. Let's look into his past and see what we could throw up in his motherfucking face so he could come down here and tell us what we need to know about his homeboy. Shut the fuck up. All y'all be talking about how real G's move in silence and all of this, and all y'all be on the internet mouth run over it. I guess y'all not real G's. Mouth just running over. Incriminating your damn self, all while incriminating your friend because you think you the world's smartest person to get out of a talking to a detective. Because y'all really let the internet big y'all up as if y'all don't have to go see them people in the court of law. And everything you opening up your mouth to say to save your friend, you further putting a nail up in their coffin. I hope y'all put some rhyming on their books. Get them the good deodorant. Send them the little family care packages so they ain't got to eat that whole bologna.
Never mind.
I'm just saying.
I was gonna start talking on myself. Sorry.
So I agree. I agree with Ray J. I agree with Ray J that everybody need to take their time to process and figure out which way they want to go with this. Because regardless of the outcome, you don't want to be on the wrong side of it.
Right. I feel the same way. And that's why I said what I said when I said I'm definitely not saying anything about anyone. Mute. I would be indefinitely doing the mute challenge.
The question. We appreciate it. Girl.
Oh, that's nice.
Beyonce wouldn't get me to open my lips and start singing again. I still be on mute. She would be at her retirement tour, okay? Her third one, because she probably gonna retire about 4 or 5 times. She'll be at her third retirement tour, and I'll still be on mute from the Renaissance. No, ma'am.
I mean, if she's anything like her husband.
No.
If she's anything like her husband, she will retire like 4 times. Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't have anything else to say about that. We could talk about whatever else too. That's why I put more in the title.
Well, girl, what you think about this Glorilla GT beef? I don't really know what it sparked from, but if y'all in the comments know, go ahead and say it, because I'm right here screaming, yeah, Glow. I don't even know what's going on, but it's still yeah, Glow.
I'm going to go after her every single time.
It's still yeah, Glow for me. And why is let me tell y'all something. Akbar V works on my nerve. Like, why do we have to hear from this girl? Why? Why do you always have your nose, your mouth, your lips, your crooked ass feet, and everything else? Like, why? I won't
not
like
too much on the
for
feet,
so
now.
long when you was on Love and Hip Hop. I want not too much on her feet because my feet ugly too. But guess what? I just feel like, girl, I'm sick of Valerie. I'm sick of it. Like, I wanted her to win so bad. Like, girl, because she's talented. I'm not gonna take that from her. You know what I'm saying? But she do too much foolishness, in my opinion. That's why you can't win. You around here with your mouth on everybody and everything else, and ain't nobody and none of these people who's featuring her. JT gave her a feature on a song. Is it coming? Or y'all in the booth together?
Isn't she cool with
I mean, I know the Nick.
What's her face now? Isn't she her and Nikki? Like, Nikki? Wasn't she there? Weren't they like buddy like last month or something?
Yeah, I believe her and Nikki did do a song, but I mean,
oh, I didn't know they did a song. I thought they were just hanging out.
No, I think Nikki did ask her to be on the song or something like that. But I mean, have you heard the song?
I've never heard any of Akbar's music, to be honest with you. And I don't mean to say that in a shady way. Like maybe it's good. I don't know, but I ain't heard it because she doesn't make me want to like subscribe to her brand. To your point, like it's never anything good when I see her name in the headlines. So we don't know her from her music. We know her from being in some mess sometimes, all the time. I feel like, or maybe I'm just speaking for myself. I don't know. That's why I know her from. Where I know her from.
I don't know, but I know Globe been getting on her. I know that.
Oh, I was talking about Akbar, but yeah, JT. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where it stems from. Like I told you, I thought something happened at the awards months ago or whatever. Uh, and I'm not surprised by that comment either. Of course she did. I really enjoy Glorilla's music. I do. Hmm. I need to get
I
my.
look.
I need to get my
Listen, I
ticket.
can't wait to see. I can't
Hmm.
wait to see Glow and Meg when they come down here, girl. I can't wait. I do believe this clout chasing, and it ain't. And she ain't won nothing yet. She ain't got a clout yet. She just still chasing. She just running. She ought to be out of breath. Somebody get her oxygen tank. Because she attaches herself to any and everything, and it just be foolery. Foolery and fuckery.
Hmm.
Kenny, you know, Akbar make music. She a rapper.
See that point? My point proven right there. You know her from the blogs, and not in a good way. Not for her music. Point proven. Point proven. Um, I'm trying to. Why are you making that face?
I'm just saying. Girl,
Oh.
the fact
What
that
else has
he
been
didn't know
going
that
on?
she made
What
music.
else has been going on, y'all? What else has been going
Y'all
on?
tell us what's been going on, B, because
This is
I
like
don't even be
open.
knowing, girl.
This is like
I
open
be,
talk now. Or you all want to talk about real life? Not like whatever y'all want to talk about.
oh, girl. So let me ask you. I ain't read none of the stories, so I don't really know the whole story. But what you think about Russell Simmons' daughter dating her daddy, number two in age, a grandpa?
I'm
Is it a
asleep.
repeat of her mama and her daddy? Because wasn't her mama like real young when she got with her daddy?
It's not even that for me. I just couldn't focus on anything else other than the age. Ultimately, I can't dictate or have an opinion on what anybody else does. However, it's just the it's just the appearance of it all for me. Like of all 65 year olds,
Girl, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
that was the part I couldn't focus on anything else because I was just like my eyes were just astounded. Um Apparently I think they went live today. Actually, let's see if we can pull that up. Um
From Bali. Yeah, they went
yeah, on the last day or something. Wait,
I mean
Bali.
St. Bart's, sorry.
Oh, I was like, they're in
Sorry,
Bali.
not Bali, St. Bart's.
Yeah, Shirley, to Shirley's point, I'm going to assume it's along those lines. Cause girl, what? What do their conversations be like?
And
Just
when I
think about that.
return home, everybody who knows me will be getting a happier, more chilled out version of me. My boyfriend is checking in. I don't know why we're checking in advance like this. Probably because I haven't missed flights. I should just crepe.
Huh?
Crepe.
No. It's
No crepe.
mm-hmm.
Crepe.
Okay, we go.
Oh, I thought you were saying no.
No, I can't. I couldn't check in because I don't have my link card.
I'm making my final safeguards video.
Oh.
Would you like to share your favorite thing about the trip anonymously? You said me.
Be with you.
You want me to open the drink?
You know the shit that she wants me like that.
Baby, you are on. Shush. Shush. I'm making this video. Baby, do you want to go to Kenya?
Kenya.
Someone has invited us to Kenya.
But, you know, Kenya is
What?
should be dangerous.
Shut up. Never mind.
There's a war.
Shush. When are we going to Japan? Actually,
Japan is so much better.
baby, shush.
Japan is magic.
I'm going to just shut up. Shh. I am though a big Bulgari person.
I can tell you that.
I am though a big Bulgari person.
I got the message.
Okay, I just want to make that very clear. Bulgari. Me. Bye, Bulgari.
Hi, Burger.
Hopefully they have my necklace when I come back.
Hopefully.
And they don't sell it to somebody else.
I'm sure they have another 17 under the counter.
Oh my god, look at this giraffe. We're obsessed with this giraffe. This is our favorite giraffe. No, I want my crepe.
I know, but you can walk there and then.
I couldn't say no more.
Feisty got to get in the corner.
I couldn't say.
Oh, was it still more? Wait, there's more?
They were still talking. I don't know.
Can we just start there? Oh. Oh.
No,
Okay.
it's okay.
Get into finish it off.
Okay. You can only see his neck.
I know, but it's coming now. No.
Ooh, you know what I also like a lot?
Yeah. Which one? The rest?
Cartoon.
Okay. Sorry.
Baby, when you were either asleep or at Celine, me and some of my followers saved a bird.
You saved the bird, huh?
Yes, it was dying.
No. You could have believed.
Yeah, I know, I do. I want a crepe.
No, I know, but I just asked you what I want.
Oh no, we can walk together.
Baby, jump out and start to order crepe.
Okay, what do you want?
For me, a normal crepe. Jump
No,
here.
no Malcolm Club.
I have to find some party.
No Malcolm, Nutella.
No, regular.
What's regular?
Normal crepe.
What's normal crepe? Sugar and butter?
Yeah, yes.
Baby, what flavor? What flavor? Last day in St. Bart's.
Cut.
Hey, Queen the Queen. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you
Yes.
for subscribing. We are streaming on both channels. Make sure you subscribe to both of us as well. Make sure if y'all are here, like, comment, and subscribe as well. Share us with your. I can't even talk after this, girl.
I got the notification. Thank you for subscribing, Queen to Queen.
Stares and judgmental auntie.
I can't everything y'all are saying in the comments basically, and I'm actually glad that we saw this live because that actually did give me some more context beyond my judgments of how they just physically appeared together when I first saw them, because that took me out right then and there. But now that I'm seeing them interact, yes, she sounds there has to be some daddy issues there, y'all. She sounds very young, and he sounds very not young. Um, I- that's I don't know who said it, but yeah, Kimura, come get your daughter. Rev, run and come get your niece. Like, ooh, mm-mm. It's enough for me. That's a problem.
Hey,
That's
Yvette,
not
my
normal.
baby. I feel like
Hey, Yvette, and everybody
I
else who
was
came in.
watching an old lady who should have been retired from the nursery and a 3-year-old who's having a tantrum because they can't get their way.
He's the old lady in a nursing home.
In the nursery school, you know, the ones that the nursery schools, they don't want to fire the old lady because she been there since inception, but she really too old to be keeping churn. And then you got the three year
Yeah, you're
old
right. That's
who
a good
haven't been away from
analogy.
they've been watched by their grandma all their life. And so now
That's a
they
good
gotta go to a
analogy.
nursery because grandma can't keep them too old. Because much like Miss Dorothy, she need to be catching us the community van to the senior center to go play bingo and pour cheese and all that other stuff they done up there, get them a lunch meal and then bring them back home. But she's still at the. I felt like I was talking to a old lady and a child. Like, hey, oh baby, what do you? I like my daddy. It was like a daughter telling their daddy what they want in hopes that their daddy would give it, repeating over and over again. Like nothing about that. What the hell do they talk about? I feel
I
like
said
they're
that.
coloring books. They're coloring books, and they might do some adult things, but they damn sure don't have adult conversation. I mean, and maybe she was just doing that for her live girl. I don't know, but that what the fuck? Her daddy ought to be ashamed of himself. And if I was her
I,
mama, girl.
I seen Kimura's
Mm-mm.
post. I don't know if y'all seen Kimura's post where like I forget what the caption actually was, but it was like a mama like panda bear, like
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, carrying the like cub all like come on.
Like
Like just through and through with the baby bear. And they figured that was a subliminal to the situation. Yeah, it's definitely giving they're not yeah, they're not equally
in agreement.
yoked. And I mean that in several
Man,
ways
look
than
at this
one.
man's face, girl. If I'm gonna be
I
with an old
don't bring
man,
it up here.
old man, old
Do
enough
not bring it
to
up
be
here.
my
I've seen
grandpa,
enough. I don't want to see any more.
and old enough to be my grandpa, you better believe he gonna be one of them fine ones. He gonna be one of them
That's
silver
why
fox
I
men
put
that
these
you be seeing
glasses
around
on.
here, girl.
I needed to
Girl,
tone down what I was seeing.
he looked
That's what I said in the
decrepit.
beginning. That's what I said in the beginning. It was the appearance of them together in the beginning because I'm just like, yes, if I'm raising the age bar, yes, it's it needs to be yeah like the same. We need to be mm-mm. They're not equally yoked on several planes,
Several
but it's
planes,
deeper than
any
that.
plane. I don't see
It's
it.
deeper than that. It's deeper than that, unfortunately. And but no, you texted. You said that you weren't surprised when I sent it to you.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
What did you mean by
I'm
that?
not surprised because I'm not surprised because once she has daddy issues that she was dating an older man. Once she has daddy
Okay.
issues, and two, I mean, her mom dated her dad. Like we're not gonna act like there's not a
Yeah.
big age gap between her mom and her dad. You know, and so I think
Yep.
there's some unhealthy correlations that may be there. And sometimes instead of learning from the past, you repeat it. So that's why I'm not surprised. Like I'm not surprised. Her dad has no problems with these type of relationships. I wouldn't be surprised if he hooked them up or put him
That's
in
so
her
weird.
way.
I don't. I don't think that he even pays attention to them like at all enough to even probably
I
care
mean,
to do
he
that.
may not. He may not. I'm just saying I wouldn't like I also wouldn't be surprised, you know, like if he feels no type of way about somebody great granddaddy humping on his daughter.
Oh yeah, probably not.
Because
He's
he's a great
already
granddaddy
proven
that be around here like it's a hump on somebody else's daughter.
me and him, Russell, that I mean, don't operate on the same planes either. So yeah, anything he would do wouldn't surprise me. Fill in the blanks with that as you guys wish.
Kimura and Russell have no credibility. That's why Rev Run needs to step in and other responsible relatives. They might have tried. I see. But then isn't Vanessa his daughter who run around here like a bird? So he might
Wait,
want to,
wait. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because she be around here doing some not smart things too. So he
Wait,
might
no,
want
you're
to,
talking about Angela?
yeah, Angela. Her.
I was like, wait. Yeah, okay, yeah.
What I call that girl?
Vanessa's the older one. But she
Vanessa's the
be,
older
she
daughter
be
too. But
chilling.
I don't hear nothing too much about. I don't hear too much about Vanessa.
The last
But
thing I heard about
Angela,
her
she
was
be
her
around here making.
photoshopping her pictures.
Ooh, I saved the
Real
bird,
bad.
girl. If you don't put that bird down, get away from that man and come back inside the house right now. Okay, exactly. That man is sick. Although Okoye is 22, she has the body of a 12-year-old child. And
Equally yoked. I just told y'all.
wasn't Kimura 17 when she started dating Russell? I believe so,
I
but
think
I'm
she
not
was
100%
younger.
sure.
I
This,
think she was
oh,
younger. I think y'all. I don't. Y'all Google.
I don't know. I don't know.
She was
Russell
young though.
is
I know that.
probably in Bali with a 19-year-old. I believe it. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
And that's not even laced with
I
as
was
much
trying.
judgment as it is laced with. I mean, we've seen his. It's proven by history what his type is. Obviously, look at the mother of his kids. Facts are facts.
Okay. So I found the post that Kimura had posted.
Yeah.
She's trying to bring her back to the house.
Mm-hmm. Get yours aside.
Baby, girl.
What is that? Those characters down there, is that spelling the same thing as the caption, or I wonder if that's something else? Because could someone translate that? Um,
Girl, I don't.
um, uh, uh,
I'm not
exhausted is
versed in
not
the
even the
language.
word. Exhausted is not
Huh?
even the word. Said exhausted is not even the word that I would be if I was. Oh my gosh! But I mean, this is representative of some of a deeper issue, in my opinion.
Oh my God. I think Kimura was like, oh Lord, not
Yeah, I
15,
said I think she
16.
was
Oh Lord
younger
Jesus.
because she was started modeling and stuff when she was young. Yeah, she was younger.
Oh, help me, Father.
I wonder if did she lie
Eh,
about her age back then or something, or did people just not focus on like what that was?
I mean, I don't think people looked at it then. Like, it doesn't
Hmm.
seem like people cared too much about age back then, because a lot of this was happening and a lot of people were sending their girls to these dirty old nasty ass old men in hopes that they can make money for the family and be rich. They was attaching their daughters to these nasty old ass men so they can try to bring home some money and get some attachment and a little bit of notoriety to the name. I wish the
Hmm.
hell I would. Baby, I'm not about to pimp out my daughter for no man. I don't care what he got.
Um. Yeah, we've seen that also proven in several documentaries. So yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 You
Ooh,
said.
D say Google said she was 17, but now, Barb, who in here speaks that
I'm
language?
not
I
talking
don't.
about somebody might catch it in the replay. I don't know. I mean, my analytics say that I got people from different places. So hey, you never know. Leave me alone,
What
okay?
is that? It's
I'll translate it
time.
myself later, okay? I got the
It's
Google
time.
Translator app. But you said Google says she
Google
was
says she
17
was
but a sophomore.
17, but a sophomore. Well, she might have been behind,
Maybe.
which
Well,
ain't a good
was
thing. But
she?
I mean, I can see that. I can see that if she's not completing her schoolwork like need to be because she's on runways.
Because she was back. That was like, prime model days, like back then with the Kimuras and the Tyras and the Naomi and her prime. Like, there's different times on the runways back then. Let me look. I'm about to Google her name.
So that wouldn't be hard for me to believe that she would be a 17-year-old sophomore, being that she was
Mm-hmm.
modeling and stuff back then. So I mean, if her parents was more into her having a career and didn't make her focus on school, then it's easy. It's easy to fall behind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They had Brooke Shields and Playboy. She was like 10. Ooh, my God. Whew.
Oh, I didn't
Mm-mm.
know that. Oh,
Mm-mm.
thank you for sharing
Mm-mm.
that fact, D. I did
And
not know
see, that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, what these parents was, but pimping out your daughters.
I mean, we've seen that. Not even just the daughters. I don't know if y'all caught that Nick documentary, but yeah, all of a lot of the parents were with the shits. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, but it seems to be
I
the
mean, but
case.
it's true.
Yeah.
But it's the truth. That's the sad part about it.
And
You're
look how
supposed to
those
be around here
actions,
protecting your children.
look how those traumatic experiences have impacted their children going forward. So again, looking at this situation right here, her being with that man is representative of a deeper issue, in my opinion.
I think
Just
so.
saying. Just saying. I'm not a psychologist, but just saying.
Baby, now there was a
Um,
full spread for the 10-year-old.
I gotta,
Jesus.
I gotta, I gotta do some research on what? Oh my goodness, that's not okay at all. Mm-mm. Um,
No,
what
that's
else have
mad
I came
weird.
across? What else have I came across on lay blogs? Mm. What else has been going on, y'all? Mm-hmm. Celebrates. I'm
What was we
scrolling
who
right
was
now.
doing? I was still in
Huh?
high school. I was being a good child. Kenny said, what were we doing back then? I said, I was in high school being a child.
What was I doing back in high school?
He
Um,
said back in those days, in high school being a child.
Back in the early 2000s,
Yay, 2002, I graduated high school.
I was 8 years old. So I was doing what 8-year-olds do. Um,
We definitely wasn't doing the same thing.
Eating peanut butter sandwiches, watching Nickelodeon. Yeah, stuff like that. Jumping on the bed. Like, okay, this is turning into our phone conversation.
I know
Y'all,
where it just gets real random.
this is kind of how our phone conversations go. So y'all are kind of getting a little BTS right now, a little live BTS, because we would probably be on the phone right now, y'all. If probably we would be on the phone right now, y'all, if we were not on this live with y'all. Um, hotel has supposedly been admitted to a psycho. Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Shirley, you'll see it on the replay when you go back to the beginning. We talked about that.
You know what? You know
Who
what
said
else I
that?
have to say about it? You know what else I
Someone
have to
said
say
that.
about it? To God be the glory. Real old Baptist like, to God be the glory. Real old Baptist school, like that's how I feel about that. And I hope
Monique,
don't nobody get a benediction.
wait, Monique sang the America's Next Top Model theme song?
Seriously?
It's the hey,
How we
according
make
to
you
neighborhood
feel
talk.
old?
According to neighborhood talk. Don't feel old. Don't feel
I was
old.
9. This on them other people. Okay, Kenny. Oh, girl.
Um,
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't pay too much attention to Monique. She do too much for me sometimes.
she's another one. She can be in the category with Akbar. We don't know her for her actual talents. We just know her for being in something. I don't know a lot about her history either. Kodak Black recalls past drug use, claims he once took about 100 perks in a day.
Girl, what? And
Um,
he alive? Why
how
would
is
you even
that
want to do
possible?
something to say that?
How is that possible?
And
Shares his testimony with drug addiction, revealing he once took about 100 Percocet pills in one day, averaging 45 a day. Socialites, let's continue to pray for his health and sobriety. What?
absolutely not. You took 100 of you.
How is that
You took
possible?
100 perks in one day and still alive. I just can't
How
believe
does
that.
he,
I just can't believe that.
how's his liver and his kidneys?
Not functioning.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know that to be true, but I'm just saying that's ooh.
that's
How you still here, walking, breathing? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. Anything is possible, but that's oh, girl, that just made my
gloss.
chest hurt.
Gloss Up says she wants to fold Akbar up like some Auntie Anne pretzels. What am I reading right now?
Oh, I
What? What?
that's glow friend.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised.
I love gloss. You love don't love me, bitch, cause when I get done whooping your ass, you ain't gonna love that. You know what I'm saying? You talking about my kids? Clock that T. Bitch, say that hoe. Y'all know Auntie Annie? I think I'm a franchisee. She gonna have a new name in a minute. I'm finna fuck this hoe up. What you're not going to do is play with my bestie Wethy. Yes, girl, she's talking about my kids, baby. Where are yours? My kids are in their rooms. Their rooms are clean, lights all down. Y'all, this whole 42. I am 26 years old. And you fucking with me? Bitch. I ain't never in my life heard a promoter say, I bought, I did not mean to say her name. I ain't never heard a promoter say, we got this hoe in the building. Ever. Oh, she got that from you ain't got no bag, honey. I don't get booked for show. You not on a TV show. You ain't. You don't even got your kids. I don't got shit to do with what they got going on. And then that's how it was from the beginning. That's why I never said anything. But yes, of course I'm gonna say something. If you feel like you just finna just jump in some shit that got something to do with, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Why don't you feel like you have to? Why? Just let them argue. That's what the fuck they doing. Let them do it. Ain't nobody said your name. Why you feel like you have to insert yourself? You motherfucking memory card. What's wrong with you?
She called her a memory card?
Girl,
That's
damn,
Anywhere I go, I'm
this
damn,
on that times 1,000.
girl, I'm over here gagged.
I really like Gloss too. You know, when I tell y'all I love the Memphis rap girlies, I really mean it because a memory card, bitch. Like what?
Girl,
But
I'm
she didn't
tickled,
lie. Why let them do what they do? Why are you in it?
but she
She
didn't
does that
lie.
all the time. Why?
I, don't-
What do you call that?
girl. Maybe she has some weird case of FOMO, fear of missing out. You
Mm.
know, Maybe she has FOMO. She's already missing out on being a mother. She's already missing out of working with a full deck. She's already missing out on, getting her talent exposed to the world because she's staying some fuckery. You know what I'm saying? So she
Uh,
don't want to miss out on the beefs. She already missing out on
on
everything.
nice feet.
She already missing out on the winning fight for us to see on on the internet streets because all the fights that we've shown of her has been getting her
Don't
ass
forget
whipped.
about the
So
feet.
I mean, them feet crossed up like they ain't missing nothing. They just crossed. They just
No, they were like
so
that.
fear of uncrossed toes.
And I feel like I could say
Maybe I
this.
don't
I feel
know.
like we could say this because we don't like our feet. So I feel like we're allowed to say this.
I just I want her to do something else with herself besides get into some unnecessary ass beef. Like it all be unnecessary. It don't have nothing to do with you, girl. If ain't nobody putting no steak on the grill that said Akbar, Valerie, none of that.
That's her real name?
If you ain't seen the beacon in the sky with your name on it, shut the hell up.
That's her real name?
Valerie, yeah.
Oh, see, I don't ever see her attached to anything good or real, so I don't know anything about her. But as y'all heard, Gloss that didn't lie in my opinion. Why are you involved in this? And then like when you get involved in other stuff, you just create additional fires. Her life is just a never ending cycle of creating fires with people, I feel like, in the industry. Um
She be attached to everything but her goddamn kids.
yeah,
And that really
like
work on my nerves. Like I said, it's not like the girl don't have talent. I'm not gonna take that away from her. She have talent, but you so busy in everybody else beef, want to be their Superman hero, hoping that they put you on, and all you do is get 10 minutes on the Instagram post till the next thing come up for the shade room in the neighborhood talk the post, and you still ain't on buku features. You still not touring with nobody. Don't nobody got you opening up for them. You doing all of that. You repping hard. You jumped into a beef that didn't have nothing to do with you for JT, and JT's supposed to be on tour, girl. Did she invite you to come do a date with her? Did she invite you to a studio session with her? Hell, did she call you on the phone and say, girl, let me tell you about this hoe? If not, girl, move on.
that's just not okay, in my opinion, to just be constantly up in some mess. Like, doesn't that get exhausting? But I guess no. If you have FOMO, as you said, um, or maybe she just like one of those people that's like all publicity is good publicity, or all attention's good attention. I don't believe in that, but maybe she subscribes to that type of logic. Like, I would be literally so exhausted. Oh my gosh, this is nice. Um, I would be so exhausted if I was her. Yeah, like I said, I don't. I'm not saying her music's good or bad because I don't haven't listened to it. But if you say yeah, she has talent and all that stuff, then I mean I believe you. It's just unfortunate that she's never in the blogs for that. Mm, I'd be good. I'd be good on that.
She just is who she is. She's not gonna never change, and that's why
Ooh,
her status is not gonna change.
oh, this is another thing. I was talking about yesterday. Burglars.
Did
Did
you
you see
see
the
the
burg?
Cardi Raymond's beef?
Huh?
Cardi and Raymante beef? Who is Cardi and Raymante beef? What?
Oh yeah. You never on from I know from TikTok. Um I could see if I could find it, but they were going back and forth because I guess she felt like he shaded her when he just said that he was just trying to like uplift her basically, I guess, and say that like um basically like I guess, and y'all can correct me in the comments, something along the lines of him. Why hasn't he like garnered that amount of success that she has or whatever if they come from like similar backgrounds, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look and see if I can find it because I don't want to be on here saying the wrong thing to y'all. But she kind of took offense to what he said, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. I'll play the audio if there's audio attached to this one, and there's not. Yeah, I don't want to misspeak, so I just quickly read on it. I think yesterday, but I feel like if you see him, you'll recognize him from TikTok. I'm humble, but I'm quick to call somebody a pest. While I look for that, did you hear about the $30 million that was stolen from LA?
What?
A money storage facility in LA? Did you hear about that?
Hell no. How the hell they get away with that? That was an inside job.
Here, I just put it in the thing if you want to bring it up. I just put it in the album. You didn't hear? I was astonished, utterly astonished. Raymonte had a valid point. See, I hate when I can't find things when I'm looking for it, y'all. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Did you guys like the video on both channels? I hope you did.
Okay, I found it right here. Let me share my screen.
Which one? What do you mean I've been
About
lying?
the burglars steal $30 million in cash from a Los Angeles money storage facility, one of the city's largest heists. Girl, what? The FBI and Los Angeles Police Department are investigating one of the largest cash heists in the city's history after as much as $30 million was stolen from a San Fernando Valley money storage facility. A law enforcement source briefed on the investigation told CNN on Thursday. Baby, how the heck? How?
That's like real
How
life.
do you get away with that much money? Like, that's not no little bit of money.
They wanted a little access to the money.
I'm done. Good night. Good night. Not they want a little access to the money.
Am I lying though? Clearly I'm not.
But how many of them had to be to carry out that much money though? Them duffel bags don't seem like they about to be light flight.
Hey, I don't know
like
how.
the Italian Job, Ocean's 11.
Have you ever seen Takers? It reminds me of Takers. Have you ever seen that movie with Michael Ealy?
Yes.
And Chris Brown.
Idris Elba.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Y'all know how I feel about him.
You know, that man got a wife.
I gotta. Oh. See, this. Okay.
It's time to say so long farewell to you, my friend.
I love y'all.
Girl, but I'm just saying. I wonder how big of a crew you need. How long they took y'all planning. See, now I need Netflix to make the documentary. Were the bills marked or were they unmarked? I need to know, because if the bills
Ooh.
wasn't marked, then y'all might not never get them back.
And this is also, there was a similar, not to get off track, but there was also a similar movie too. I think I don't remember what that one was called, but with Ice Cube's son, I want to say, and like 50 Cent, I want to say, was in that movie too. It was kind of similar to that, where they were pulling off like heists and stuff like that. Anyway, beside the point. Like I said, I was astounded because wow, that's that ain't no little bit of money. I was trying to still find this dag on uh this tag on Raymonte ish. Why is
I don't
Cardi
know nothing
B
about Cardi
fighting?
and Ray
Why is the
Monte.
New York Times covering this? Like, anyway, Cardi B spars
Covering
with it.
Cardi?
Yeah, Cardi B spars with an influencer over colorism and brand deals. The rapper exchanged heated remarks with the social media personality Raymonte Cole after he suggested that her skin color was the reason brands consider her marketable. Okay, so I was a little off, not because of similar backgrounds. Um, the rapper Cardi B found herself embroiled in a sharp back and forth with a social media personality this week after he brought up her social class, upbringing, and skin color. A quarrel soon erupted over colorism and questions of who gets to profit over which public effect. Of course, Cardi B isn't one to shrink from a fight, and it wasn't even the first spat this year to involve a high profile rapper. But the argument is notable for the difficult issues it broached having to do with colorism, the way prejudice can vary based on someone's skin color, and how it can lead to stereotypes and differential policing of behavior. Here's what we know about the charged exchange. What happened? In a TikTok video posted on Wednesday, social media personality Raymonte Cole lamented being labeled too ghetto to be marketable, while someone like Cardi B is still able to claim social status and brand deals. What bothers me as a Black person, you guys say that I'm ghetto, Mr. Cole said in the video, which he has since removed from his TikTok account. But Cardi B, he said, is very, very ghetto. She's way ghettoer than me. The rapper fired back on X Wednesday afternoon. It's crazy because when I became famous, people said I'm ghetto, she wrote. To this day, no matter what I accomplish, I still get called a stripper, all because I'm from the ghetto, she continued. People misinterpret me because apparently I'm loud and ghetto. Did it get personal? In his original video, Mr. Cole, who is known online simply as Raymonte, invoked colorism, claiming that Cardi B was perceived as being more marketable because she has lighter skin and isn't subject to the same prejudices as darker skinned people with similar upbringings. Oh, okay. Drawing a comparison between himself and Cardi B, Mr. Cole said that the rapper doesn't look like a visible Black woman to me. This is no shade. This is just literally a fact, he said. And we're speaking on colorism and all those types of things. The two exchanged remarks and quoted messages on Wednesday. In an interview on Thursday, Mr. Cole reiterated that while he meant no offense to Cardi, he stood by his comment. Girl, why are you getting so mad at the comparison? He wrote on X. I'm saying you are successful and reach heights that visibly Black people, ghetto people, have a harder time reaching. Cardi B, whose representatives did not reply to requests for comment, responded by saying that reaching her current level of success required a great deal of code switching, altering the way she spoke and presented herself to suit her audience. I had to change the way I talk, the way I act, and way I respond and how I present myself, she wrote. You ignoring all of that and playing the color card? How is Essence Magazine involved? The online conversation about hurdles and stereotypes faced by Black media personalities was a response to an article published on the Essence website that looked at a recent birthday trip he took with other Black influencers to make that point that brands chronically overlook Black influencers. However, Mr. Cole felt it was hypocritical that the publication would use his birthday trip as an example of being overlooked in the media when it had treated him similarly. Oh my God, Essence, thank you for the article, but this is kind of hypocritical, he wrote on X on Tuesday. Y'all have invited numerous other influencers to events, never me. Um, it's only in an interview, Mr. Cole tried to clarify his earlier remarks on TikTok. Anyone could be ghetto, he said. It's only bad when it's with darker skinned Black people or people that are visibly Black. Um, and yeah, just had a little bio on him. So yeah, that's the situation. Um, I kind of I kind of explained it a little right, but um, he makes a good point, and I don't know if y'all know, but the other types of content I do are fashion and beauty content, and there definitely is some truth to him saying that oftentimes Black influencers are often overlooked. Um, it's something that I that I've seen even by people I know in real life. So there is definitely truth to that. I'm not surprised that she got offended though at the same time. Um, but I could see what point he's trying to make.
I mean, I hear what he's saying. I'm not saying that he's wrong. But I also think there's a way to say what you're saying without throwing somebody else's name in it.
Yep.
You can still get your point across, but these days the key is to throw somebody whose name is big in something so it can draw more attention to your cause or what you need instead of you just working hard for what it is that you want to do. Like, I'm not gonna say we ain't see her put in the work. At first we saw her say she wasn't gonna never fix her teeth. Now her teeth fixed. You know, that might have been something that they told her she was gonna have to do. So we don't know. We never know the behind scenes, and it may seem like it's easy for them, or that it was easier for them. But to me, unless somebody tell you, you you never really know the struggles of what their ins and outs is. Not saying that what he said didn't ring true, because two things can always be true at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't get the chances that he get because of the way he looked. And also she could have worked hard. Or it could be that she gets them because she, is this. But at the end of the day, like, she don't control how she come out here looking. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, unless she was exhibiting that type of behavior towards you, then you can't really blame her essentially for the companies not picking you. Not saying that he's doing that, but I just feel like stop looking for brands that won't accept you once they tell you no, and look for the brands that will. Look for the
Which is
brands
what
that will.
I
Look for the
do.
brands that want to work with people who look like you. Because at the
You
end of the
know,
day, if you don't think my standard of beauty is beautiful, then I don't want to work for you anyway. Like, not that I need my employee to think I'm cute. I need my check to clear the bank. But if you don't want me to be a
well,
representative of your company, I don't want to be a representative of your company. Like, if you don't want me based solely on because I'm a darker skinned person, like, I don't care about what you think. I'm not going to continue to look for your acceptance. What I am going to do is move around and work my ass off at the brand that accepts me for who I am and all my beautiful melanin. And then when I'm popping on screens and you want to come work with me, the answer will be no. And it will be no, I do not work for a company who do not have dignity and who discriminate.
you say
Just
it's
my
not
opinion.
about how you look, but unfortunately, well, I'm not gonna say unfortunately. I mean, it is what it is. In that space, although yes, consumers want to see, your personality and all of the other additional factors. At the end of the day, yes, your appearance and how you look definitely is what that is all about at the end of the day when we're talking about fashion or whatever, consumerism. So yeah, in that case, no, you would no, your freaking bosses or whatever, yeah, they are judging you on your appearance ultimately to represent whatever brand it is. So I think that he definitely should have left her name out of it. And that goes back to the point I was making earlier about Ray J. Like, my name ain't it is doesn't need to be anywhere in anybody's comparisons, and I plan on doing the same thing myself. I wouldn't have said anything because look now. But me personally, like, I mean, you know, we actually talked about it like 2 weeks ago or whatever, and I was like, I reached out to these brands or whatever, and they denied certain. I'm not going to name them, but like two brands in particular, um, declined to collaborate with me, which is fine. I don't really care, whatever. But I wasn't surprised by those particular brands because no, they're not, in my opinion, known for their inclusivity, and um, I'm okay with that. I know how this game, because there is a game aspect to it, works. So I don't internalize that type of stuff. But I do understand and can empathize with them because I mean it can be discouraging or whatever when it's like, okay, like what am I doing wrong or right? Or, you say that you don't judge yourselves off of other people and stuff. Like, you shouldn't compare yourself to other people. By the end of the day, we're all human. And, sometimes that does get to us. So I can understand why he's feeling the way he feels, of course. But I personally would have approached it differently.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think like because now I'm wondering like if you get the calls that you want to get, is it gonna make you feel like, oh, they're only calling you because you put up a stink online? Like or are you okay with not knowing if they truly want you or if they just doing this because they don't want to be seen as one of these companies who's not giving people a chance?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's for him to figure out, I guess, if that crosses his mind. He'll never know yes or no unless he just stops, I guess. So, I don't know. But that's why hopefully he um or a lot of times this is the time where you're supposed to start your own stuff. Maybe that's just the entrepreneur in me, I don't know, but this is why a lot of people create their own brands. And I mean, if he is passionate about a particular product or something, or if you see gaps within the industry, this is your time to bring your talents center stage and build your own. Because he had, let me go look and see how many followers he has on TikTok right now. I mean, clearly the fact that I knew him and, some of us in the comments knew him obviously shows that he has a following. So this is your time to potentially, invest in yourself and fill in those gaps in the industry. That's what I would do.
I mean, well, yeah, if he has a big enough platform, he can definitely start showcasing, maybe getting some samples of his work made, or, if he has the funds to be able to do so, or maybe crowdfund for it. Um, do like a virtual fashion show where he give
There's
different looks
resources
of
for
his
that.
stuff. I don't know.
He can
I
get
don't know who
funding.
he is, so I'm not sure.
He can get funding. That's just all about finding the resources. He can find it or um and I mean I know personally that there's other people that feel the same way. So seek them out and y'all come together and do something. Do a joint
Do
venture
it
then.
together.
At least a partnership or a couple of you guys if that makes you feel better. But this is literally in my eyes this is literally what I would do and what I see a lot of other people do. I'm not saying I know everything in life, but I'm pretty sure this is what the universe is telling him right now. hmm Um, but again, I wasn't surprised by her response because um, I'm just gonna assume and go out on a limb here and just assume that she's probably sick of people um just like talking about her past, how she got to the point she is, or just scrutinizing her and stuff like that, which again, we're all human. Okay, I get it, whatever. So I guess that's where she was speaking from because I mean I see both sides ultimately. I could see how she got offended or whatever, but I could also see the point that he was making. um I just hope this doesn't turn into anything bigger. And I want to say
More, right.
there's been some
I don't want
responses
days
back
of
and
this.
forth. It's not that serious at the end of the day. Like it really isn't. Sorry,
Yeah, I
it's
wouldn't
not.
want to see. I wouldn't want to see days
It's
of
not.
that at all.
Maybe they should come. They need to come together and do something now and change the stigma because it really is. It's definitely an issue. I just think that again, she's not the person that's responsible for creating said issue or whatever. She just found herself in the position she's in or whatever. But it's again consumerism. It's the people that are in charge of these brands and stuff like that. And that's really the people that created this issue. So that's why I said he could have, yeah, left her name out of it. Mm-mm. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. Where are we at on time? Mm, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I don't really have nothing else. I don't know. I haven't seen anything else that I really wanted to talk about, to be honest. I haven't really seen much period. You already covered the Moniece of it all, and then
Why are
tomorrow
you?
starts
What did you just say?
the Moniece. I said then tomorrow starts the Patanka of it all.
You said that on purpose. Oh, y'all saw how my face got straight. Whew. Y'all, I don't think Robin's fired. Not to like start this up a day early, but I don't think she's fired. Because I'm like, why didn't she come out and say something? Or we haven't heard anything else yet. I just don't think she's fired. Mm-mm. And it makes my
Um,
stomach hurt to think about. Hmm?
I don't
I
know.
won't. I won't. I'm not hope. Hey, by no means is that my wish. I'm just saying I really sat and thought about it and mulled it over, and I don't think she is. I just know this next part better give what it's supposed to give. But I don't have high hopes for that either. I've seen the clips, and I anticipate my blood pressure rising.
I feel like if you don't have a man sitting behind you, you shouldn't be able to question nobody. You shouldn't be able to ask nobody else's husband no questions if they can't ask yours no questions. If they can't ask your husband no questions, you shouldn't be able to question them about nothing. Nathaniel, absolutely nothing. If you don't ask your own husband questions, then you shouldn't be able to ask nobody husband nothing.
Okay.
That's what I feel. That's what I feel like. And if she wanted to quit, but see, I feel like Candace is gonna make me mad because it don't seem like Candace was reading her for the filth that she is, that I want her to. Because ma'am, if we gonna believe everything, the first thing what it came out of my mouth was about where's your husband? Because you still believing that he paid for a whole nother man old lady to have a hotel room according to his story that he told you, because he told you the woman from Canada had an old man. But why her old man who was playing on the team couldn't pay for her room? But I digress. But if we're supposed to believe that everything that this woman said is true, which we already know this woman came out and said that it was a lie, she ain't never met that man ain't never touched her, Chris don't even know who she is. But the way I would have turned around and said, well, since you believe everything that she said is true, let's sit up here and talk about how she said you and Giselle got her to do this. Let's talk about that, because that was one of the latest story. That was part of the latest story at one time too. That Candace and Robin had them. I mean, that Robin and Gizanek had them put up to us. So Robert Romero Dixon. Let's talk about that part of her story too. But you're not gonna mention that part of her story, girl. I can't stand her.
There's several people I can't
I
stand.
can't stand her.
There's several people I
But
can't stand.
if she's not fired, God help us.
I mean, I don't really care because I don't really know if it's even good for my my well-being and my health to continue to talk about this show after this season. So whatever, I'll be on them if not. Yeah, Candace, Erica De Niro TV said it best. Shout outs to Diva. Um,
Oh, I love
Candace
her.
disappointed me in the beginning because like she really needed to back them bitches up off of her, and or in this case Robin, she needed to back her on the fuck up off of her, and I feel like she just kind of was like defeated. I mean, I get it at the same time, but every single time, like Robin, I don't think I can express to you guys enough like how much Robin couldn't even begin to part those flaps that she calls lips on her face at me. She could not even look in my direction to even form the thought to ask me anything, let alone about a man when again, yeah, she don't have nobody behind her. Um oh,
Girl, at this point, she could bring her daddy to stand behind her for all I care. Somebody be there to support you.
because it's
And yeah,
really like
Kenny, I believe the same thing. I think Candace is tired. I do.
yeah, she
I would
did. So
be.
it's like I get it for that reason, but at the same time, like, oh, I wanted to be like, okay, you're tired, cool. I'll be the sixth man. Tag me in. Let's go. Uh, I just because
It's like I,
it's just I hate to
I
watch
wonder
it.
if she knew. I wonder if she knew going into this reunion that she wasn't coming back. Like, I'm done. I
Yeah, I
wonder if
wonder
she
on
knew
what
that.
part. I wonder if she'll ever reveal that because it's like I can guess a couple times, but I don't quite know. It's like, yeah, did you know going
Because
in literally, or did you watching it back just now? Did you figure that out, or what did you figure it out before? Like, yeah, there's so many different times that she could have been like, yeah, I'm good on this. And I mean, I don't
I
judge
just
her for
want to
that.
know because if she knew when she walked up on that stage that she wasn't coming back, I'm gonna be even more upset. Because if you knew you wasn't coming back, girl, why
I'm
you didn't
going
wear them
balls to the
thin?
wall
Why you didn't wear them thin? Why you were supposed to wear them thin and then say in closing statement, and I ain't coming back. All y'all could kiss my such and such and such. Like
I mean, mm,
that's I want to know when did she know, or maybe she just feel like you know what, whatever she has coming up in the line, she didn't want to act like that because she didn't want to ruin whatever she may have. Now I don't know. I don't know why she didn't act like because any other time she would read them for filth. Like we would have had
another
some.
dwindling uterus comment or something of the equivalent. Which again, I never feel a way about anything she says because it never started with her in the beginning. Um, and that goes to those people mainly that I see on Facebook that always got something to say and they want to always start in the middle of things. But I'm not about to get on a soapbox with that. Um, yeah, y'all.
But
We'll
other
see
than
what
that, I'm
tomorrow
looking.
gives.
That's what
I'll be
I'm looking
live
forward
tweeting.
to. I'm about to say we'll be live tweeting. We'll
So
be
follow us
live
on the.
tweeting.
I always want to go live on TikTok while it plays, but I just never do. So comment if you guys catch it on the replay between now and tomorrow, and you guys want me to go on TikTok live while the episode is playing. I will do so if you let me know in the comments and like the video and do all the things. But you gotta let me know in the comments.
All right, y'all. And we will
Yeah.
see y'all for any more Diddy updates, any good news updates. I know Barb have content she's going to be putting out this week. I'm probably going to do some content this
Mm-hmm.
week and get back rolling with putting things out for you guys. For sure, for sure. Anytime I do a live, it will probably be in the evening time as my work schedule is getting ready to change. So definitely won't be during the day. But other than that, we love you all. We will see you all later. Give somebody a hug and thank God you don't have bunions on your feet like Ashley Darby and you not a Darby Barbie. Having no strange coochie cravings. And with that being said, good night, y'all.
Bye.